What's up with you, YouTube? It's Eighteenwild, and I'm back to you with another reaction, video. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I picked this video out to react to because I think I watched this brother on my Facebook page. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really start seeing on his content on YouTube until now, but I always watch this brother on my Facebook page, and his name is Papa Duck. Papa Duck. Go subscribe to my man's channel. He got a lot of useful content. And what he talking on today is something that I heavily believe in, man. Because, you know what I'm saying, I had kidney stones at one point in time and no marks. Hurt. I don't know if anybody ever had kidney stones before, but they said it was 2 pebbles. But them pebbles had me on edge, bending over, stuck, hurting. I was messed up, right? And I went to the doctor and they gave me something, but they said there's nothing they could do for me. I just got to let the kidney stones pass. So my mother-in-law gave my wife a home remedy book. And the home remedy book told me to drink apple cider vinegar. And apple cider vinegar and lime juice. You feel what I'm saying? So I had to drink apple cider vinegar and water with lime juice in it for like 2 weeks straight. More than 2 weeks. It was at least around 3 weeks straight. Just imagine drinking vinegar for 3 weeks straight, man. That stuff was nasty, horrible. It just, I just didn't like it, right? But while I was drinking the apple cider vinegar and water, you know what I'm saying, I was drinking a lot of water, and you know what else I was eating? Watermelon. I buy watermelon, I take a watermelon, cut it up, and freeze it. Put it in the freezer. And then I take another watermelon that's not frozen and cut it up. What's up? We got some people coming in the chat. What's up with you, man? How you doing today? Welcome to the chat. Throw some love on the live. Double tap the screen and subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. But this right here, drinking this, besides me having them kidney stones and drinking water, apple cider vinegar, I was fasting too, because eating food and drinking apple cider vinegar on your stomach, that stuff, it don't sit right on your stomach, make your stomach feel queasy. So I wasn't eating when I was drinking the apple cider vinegar and water and lime. I was not eating none. I was kind of like fasting, but I was drinking this watermelon, frozen watermelon juice, maybe with some flaxseed or something in it, maybe sometimes, but with lime juice. And I was drinking, you know, some water with it, but I was mixing it up in the blender with grapes too. And do you know, after a couple of weeks, that pain from them kidney stones was gone. They was up out of here. You feel what I'm saying? I didn't have no more pain. And what else I was taking? I was taking 2 supplements, beetroot and milk thistle. So I was taking all that beetroot, milk thistle, the capsules, and then I drink the watermelon, frozen watermelon, crushed up, icy, you know what I'm saying, with the regular water, and drink it, right? And guess what? I didn't even feel them kidney stones when they passed. I didn't even know they was gone. All of a sudden, though, I felt like a boost of energy. A boost of energy. I was light on my feet. I was moving around more better. Like, man, that, like, fasting and drinking fruit, nothing but fruit, I promise you. I promise you. That's why I'm finna react to this video with Papa Duck, because people don't realize when it's getting put right in your face. Like, if you tried yourself, get you some watermelon, blend it up in the blender, get you some frozen watermelon, blend up in the blender, take you some regular watermelon so you can get the juice, blend it up, make it all slushy. It's like you drinking a slushy fruit drink. But I had so much energy when I was doing that. Plus, I was fast. I wasn't eating no meats. No meats I was not eating. See, and I'm sorry, some people gonna get mad at me, right? You do not need meat for protein. You do not need it. Trust me, I didn't stick to this long, right? Because it's the flesh. I want some burgers. I want a taco. You say I want some flautas. You feel what I'm saying? So I went back to eating the meat. And when I went back to eating the meat, guess what? I started feeling back the same way. Terrible. Back stiff, waking up, feel like I ain't have enough sleep, body ache. You feel what I'm saying? But when I was on that fruit juice, not eating nothing, just drinking watermelon, flaxseed, I had the most energy I ever had. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm trying to ease my way back into not eating the meat and drinking on the fruit. You feel what I'm saying? Because once the summer gone, watermelons is out of season. What I'm doing, I'm about to react to a video, and I'm just talking for a minute to my time start for the video. It's content about to get started right now. But like I was telling you people, Papa Duck finna tell you something about it. Papa Duck finna put you up on game. Papa Duck finna put you up on game. If y'all don't know it, I'm telling you. Dude, I'm only doing videos that resonate to me. You feel what I'm saying? I'm only reacting to videos that resonate to me. It's not no false stuff. It's not no fake narratives or nothing. This is real life, just telling you about real life experiences. I had kidney stones. I didn't know how to get rid of them. The doctor said they couldn't. They would just have to pass on their own. My mother-in-law gave me a home remedy book that told me to drink apple cider vinegar, water, and lime juice. And I did that for a week. I cut out the meats. I was only drinking watermelon fruit, and I had the most energy, light on my feet. I even lost a couple of pounds for doing that. You feel what I'm saying? So, man, I'm telling you, when these people putting you up on game, I forgot that brother name. If when I get back to his name, I'm gonna tell y'all another live when I get his name. But these brothers telling you about your body and how society took everything from God and reissued you something that's a chemical. You feel what I'm saying? We're not supposed to be drinking tons of water. H3O. And I truly believe that because I did it for a while and I know how I felt, and I wish I can get back to that. So I'm taking a journey on trying to get back to drinking on the watermelon juice, man. I'm telling you, man, watermelon juice. Some people don't like watermelons, but watermelon juice is good for you. What's up? How you doing? How you doing, Ali? How you doing, man? Welcome to the channel. Thank you for coming in the channel. If you haven't been here before, throw a like on the live. Subscribe to the channel. I thank for y'all people being up in here. I'm gonna stop talking. I'm about to get into this content with Papa Duck, and let's see what Papa Duck has to say. Because
with Potbelly's paired.
We ain't gonna go into that, but we gonna see what do Papa Duck has to say about this. Like I said, I only do content that resonates to me, and these one of the things I truly believe in. So y'all people could pick up the knowledge if y'all want to. Y'all don't have to. Y'all could leave the live. You feel what I'm saying? You could come in here and not throw a like on the live. Only thing I'm just doing is giving you game. And he definitely sure giving you game. Let's get into the content with Papa Duck.
So I'm gonna show y'all just how powerful the Most High is. Check this out. Now look, if you see this tree right here, if you sit under it, it feel like it's raining. But it ain't raining. They call this a crying tree. Okay. That's amazing. I know most people never heard of it, but this ecosystem is perfect until man came and missed it. Yo, this your bro Papa Duck back with another video, and that what I just showed y'all. I want y'all to understand one thing. This ecosystem was perfect until man stepped in and fucked it up. Man, I told y'all, you live by what man say, not what God say. Man has came in and educated you and instilled fear into you to where you won't even use things that God put here for us to use. This is why I get pissed off at churchy people. You so churchy, but instead of you going to the church every Sunday, bring your ass out to church and fight these people. These demonic ass people. Because these demonic ass people go to war for their father, which is Satan.
My shorty, my daughter play Roblox.
I just showed you, right?
She a big Roblox fan.
Ecosystem that is so perfect. It can't get no perfecter, if that's a fucking word. These people, these demonic ass people, same people I'm telling you, these people have lied to you. You think water is the biggest fucking scam in the world. Don't you know if you drink enough water, you can drown yourself? All you gotta do is Google it. You could drown yourself to where your cells in your body will be so flooded with water it'll overflow until you can drown by drinking too much water. And you're gonna say, damn, that's crazy. It's not crazy because they haven't taught you that. So if you didn't know that, imagine the shit you don't know. You want to drink H3O water, which is alive water. Okay? We're talking cucumbers. We're talking watermelons. That whole family of water is what you want to drink. These same people have took what God put here for us, packaged it, and sold it back to us.
Hey, y'all hear what he say? He said, man took what God made for us, repackaged it, and sold it right back to us. And y'all can't say this man lying because America is a capitalistic country and they don't really care about none of their people. Only thing they care about is the money is still moving.
This whole system is all about control, bro. Okay? These same people have gave us Roundup. Do you know what Roundup do to us? Roundup is what they say supposedly stop the insects and shit that's naturally supposed to eat off of certain fruits and certain vegetables.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all another thing. Let me pause and tell you another thing. Hey, I'm not even gonna lie. I had a brother-in-law and he died from that Roundup. He caught cancer and he ended up dying from Roundup because he used to work at McDonald's and he used to spray that stuff around the McDonald's, around their landscaping, and he ended up dying from using that Roundup. Passed away at an early age too. So, hey man, this hit close to home when he telling this story.
And it kills them. What the fuck you think you're gonna do to us? Where do you think the big C come from? Remember, they don't want to cure you. They want to make you a lifetime patient, customer. They only sell patented drugs. Well, if the shit's so patented, where do you think the fuck they get it from? You're so scared, and they don't instill so much fear and uneducated information in you to you won't even use the thing God put here for us for free. And you so-called supposed to be a churchy person. But when it comes to that, you'd rather go with what a man say versus what God say. And a lot of this shit laying right in your refrigerator, right in your home, right in your kitchen cabinet. We're talking about lemons, limes, cinnamon, turmeric, or ginger, things that God put here for us. The same shit they gonna take, put that shit in the pill, patent that shit, and give it to you. Why do you think this shit is here? It is today. Diabetes, all this shit is parasites. Parasites. You understand me?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, who believes in parasites? You don't believe you got parasites in your body? Sitting up in your colon wall attached on to your colon system. You don't think you got that? Hey, this man put you up on game, man. Hey, the medical industry can't hide it anymore. They can't stop the information because guess what? Once a person catch on to it and they really put their efforts in eating right and using some of these products naturally, natural products, and start ingesting that stuff every day, watch how much better you feel. Stay off that meat. Stay off them pastas. Stay off that stuff that rumble your stomach and make your head gas. You feel what I'm saying? Drink them fruits. Eat them apples. You feel what I'm saying? Eat you some cucumbers. You feel what I'm saying? You know how much fruit they throw away in America? They could be giving that fruit out to the homeless people when it go bad, when it's about to go bad, but they'll throw it in the garbage. So, people, realize, wake up, understand.
That tree, a crying tree, that shit tells you everything is perfect. You hear that bird humming in the background? That frequency is for a reason. Everything works how it's supposed to work until man came and fucked it up. Our foods are fucked up. These motherfuckers are over consuming everything. Okay?
And I know I'm sorry for Papa Duck language, man. Some people express themselves in different ways. I can't really help the way he expressing himself. You feel what I'm saying? But to be honest, the fruits, hey, the vegetables, I know people don't like it. That be the main thing people don't like. But it's there. God made it for you. I'm gonna tell you this, y'all. Um, Everybody think they're God, right? Or they want to be like God, right? Even though God put it in their body, right? He made a design in their body, made their stuff almost like plants. You feel what I'm saying? Man only can study things. Man only can research, science tests, whatever. Everything that was on this earth has already been here and is not going nowhere, and man did not create it. Man only study it. And what you doing when you study it? That means you don't know nothing about it and you studied it trying to figure out what do it do. You feel what I'm saying? And when they find out some of these things do that, do they tell you? No. Just like he said, they put it in the pill, put some other stuff in the pill, and they serve it to you when you can get it naturally.
Talking about 3D printed meat. How the fuck do you print meat? You mean to tell me these motherfuckers finna print meat? How the fuck? And no one says nothing about this shit. None of the big corporations because they get money. The billionaires definitely ain't gonna say that because they're the ones who controlling everything. It goes.
Dad, I'm sorry, my line messing up. I'm trying to do something, man.
Officials, they brainwash. Them motherfuckers will come lock you up because you was going to burn down a meat factory that's printing 3D meat that's gonna harm the whole neighborhood. That's gonna even harm their children. But in the name of a fucking job, they'll come lock you up. Fuck them. Cause they brainwash. See, there's a thing called black magic, white magic. Black magic is when we speak to the ancestors. When you know what libation is, go look up what libation is. When you give praise and thanks back to the ancestors. When you know we speak to another entity, but not for bad, but for good. And then there's white magic, or what I call white magic. Brainwash. People who go to work that fuck with other people that's only out to do good. Like I just said, police come lock you up even though you're doing something good. Police come lock you up because you took matters in your own hand to fuck up a motherfucker that went and did something to a child. Knowing when they go to court, they ain't gonna get a slap on the wrist or get put in the mental health. You took matters in your own hand. Because guess what? Right is right, wrong is wrong. Yes means yes, no means no. But these people are brainwashed. People that'll go to work for fast food, they'll go to work because they need a job. Pass out fast food, that's gonna harm the whole community. It's gonna give you high blood pressure, give you diabetes, and everything else. Doctors that are brainwashed, that are going to diagnose you with shit they don't even know what they diagnose you with. That's why you got.
Well, Papa Duck, I'm sorry to say, man, we stuck in that system, right? Because guess what? Some people lazy, man, when they get off of work, they ain't trying to fix a meal. You know what I'm saying? They try to go do whatever they want to do. So they want something quick. So they going to get something that's processed. They going to fix something that's processed. See, we got to make better decisions to say that if I'm not going to put nothing good in my body, I'm just going to skip that meal for the day. You feel what I'm saying? You just got to make that decision. Some days you got to make that decision. Let me just skip this meal, man. I'm telling you, I think we're in America. We are overeating. You feel what I'm saying? Some countries don't even got no food, but how we throwing away food? How we throwing away food, right? Because they know that food ain't no good. Once it expires, it really expires. And it's no good to eat. Yeah, you got to hurry up and eat it while it's hot. Because if it go cold and it expire, that stuff going to be nasty. You feel what I'm saying? So, of course, they could throw it in the garbage because they know it's garbage after a while. They know it's garbage. They don't care. They could print up a lot of more, fix a lot of more. You feel what I'm saying? Man, you got to see it. You got to see it to believe it. I think people really see it once. If you had something wrong with you and you had to go on all fruits or straight liquid diet, you feel what I'm saying? And then you feel a change in your body. You feel more light. You feel like you can run and float. You feel what I'm saying? Like, once you start getting that feeling out your body, you going to be like, man, what I've been doing all this time?
Indoctrinated, okay, to do the same shit, regurgitate the same shit the next doctor gonna do. They don't know no better. Why you think if that's the case, why the fuck they won't? Why is it that? Why is it there's no holistic doctors? Don't you know a lot of holistic doctors end up missing because these people ain't trying to cure you? That's why I say don't come to me with that church stuff. Don't come to me with that this get the fuck out my face, bro. I ain't on none of that shit, bro.
Hey, I don't agree with him with that. It's just a part of the fact the people that's inside the churches, you know what I'm saying, they read the Bible, but are you actually doing what the Bible says? You feel what I'm saying? So you got to understand that too. You feel what I'm saying? Are you actually doing what the Bible says? Is you actually reaching out your hand, helping out the next man? Is you actually showing love? If you have to correct somebody, you correcting them with love and not with a stern voice and an angry tone. You feel what I'm saying? Because you come with that strong voice and angry tone, a person gonna automatically be offended. Who you hollering at? Who you looking at crazy? See, when you want to put correction on people, I can tell you this now. I was just in the Family Dollar, and the lady was at the register. The people couldn't speak English; they were speaking Spanish. The black lady was behind the counter, and she was like, "Dang man, they just stand there looking like I know what they want, like I know what they want." And I'm just looking to myself like, "Lady, you mad? It's nothing but a language barrier. You just, hey, you need something. You know what I'm saying? You just try to figure it out. You ain't have to get mad at that situation. So I'm trying to get some water off a top shelf. I said, I can't reach this water. You feel what I'm saying? So she was like, oh, you can't reach the water? Okay, and turned back around and looked at her customer. So I grabbed the crate and I stood up on the crate. Then she started hollering at me like I'm a child. Get down! Get down off of that! Get down off of that! For you hurt yourself. If you hurt yourself, we gonna be liable. Get down. And I was like, you serious, lady? She already made me mad with the comments she made about the Hispanic people because it was just a language barrier. But now you talking crazy to me too. So you already got an attitude, lady. I took this stuff and threw it back on the counter and I walked out that store. She's like, bat in. You lucky I don't call your boss or call your manager and tell them how rude you was in your customer service. But I ain't even no person like that. I wouldn't even try to get a person fired. But it's all how you could correct somebody. If she would have like, hey baby, don't stand on that crack because I don't want you to hurt yourself and it'll be on us. And I would have been like, oh yeah, you right. But she just because she was already mad at the other customers that couldn't speak English. Now she taking her attitude out on me. So man, it's how you come to people, man. You gotta get the right delivery, man.
Stan, I know too much about this shit. If they wanted to cure you, they would have more holistic doctors. If they wanted things to be better, you know how much food America throw away every year? Why can't you feed the homeless? Why? Because you're aiding them. You're not feeding them. And when you aid someone, you prevent them from committing crimes. Don't you know the jails and the prisons that's in that city has to be at a certain occupancy, right? And if it doesn't succeed, or if it falls below that occupancy, they can sue the city, or they can sue the state. So they're basically guaranteeing that, hey, you bring that prison here, we're going to make sure that bitch is filled up 97% of the time. And when it ain't filled up 90% of the time, they can sue you. Everything's a business. This is the difference between the city and the county. Those are two different businesses. Honestly, you got to catch on with shit. This is white imperialism, capitalism, socialism, tyranny, you name it. And when I say that, there's no disrespect, but it's just facts. There's no black people that has the power to have you paying bills every 30 days for the rest of your life. We have to call a spade a spade. These are demonic white men, fake Jews, demonic people, and they're doing it to all of us. Think about it. They don't give a fuck about you neither. You, no matter what color you are, where you from, you got to be you crazy and got to be out your rabbit ass mind to think these people care about you and your family. You pay that high ass insurance. You know, before it was like, I can afford the insurance. I can afford the house. America's looking out for me. Until today. You've just today realized that America was fucking over you too. Yeah, they gave you a few amenities here and there. But guess what? You got fucked over too. So you see,
All them business owners, when tariffs went up, all them business owners that was getting their stuff for cheap overseas, Alibaba, all them other places. And Timu said, let me just cut people straight out. Timu just came in, let me cut people straight out. We gonna give it right to the consumer. But all them other companies are based on American people starting their own business, buying stuff from overseas, putting it out here and charging 3 times the price for what they brought it from overseas. Amazon, yeah, that's what basically Amazon turned into. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. People gotta understand when they watch stuff or they see the news, man. You just gotta understand. And to you small kids that might be up in here, take your money and invest it. Invest it while you are a shorty right now. Take your ones and twos and threes and fours. They open up the market for you to do that. You feel what I'm saying? Say, mommy, you give me a Robinhood account. Then she's like, oh boy, they can't get you. Yeah, mommy, they got Robinhood for kids. And you just stack up your ones and twos and stack it in an account that you feel like is going to be around. See, you're the younger generation, so you know the trends. You know what's going to be hot and what's going to stay and what's going to not that y'all generation going to keep messing with. So, If you young, think of that too.
We all realize that we're all under the same motherfucking dictatorship. I say this all the fucking time. You think because you're white that you're going to get a pass, you just put your family in danger. That's why it hurts me and it pains me to see white people running around with the same racist shit like they own the country. The very people at the very top don't give a fuck about you. So you're really operating as an asshole. You operate because that's what you want to get, you want to do. And you're going to get what you're going to get. But until we all realize we're all under the same scrutiny, bro. We're under the same umbrella, bro. Just like this umbrella I'm saying. We're all under the same umbrella, right? Of capitalism.
Yep. We are all under the same umbrella of capitalism. Hey, how many washing machines they gonna make that people can't afford? How many cars they gonna keep on cranking off the assembly line that people that's just sitting on the lot that nobody's buying? How how many? You feel what I'm saying? I can see like everyday stuff like some tissue. That's gonna go, right? Some maybe paper not even gonna go no more because we got computers. So I, what hygiene products, feminine products. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, man, you got to see the plot, man, and you got to see for yourself. Cause even if your family is a little bit, you know what I'm saying, got good jobs and stuff, the robot is coming in, and the robot can work 24 hours a day, and the robot ain't complaining, and the robot don't want to raise, and the robot don't have to eat.
Saying is this, and I'm just speaking about something physical. I'm just speaking about our health. You know what I'm saying? Outside of that, AI. I don't think y'all understand what's about to happen and happening. Right? I'm gonna do another video later today on AI, which I always do, and I'm trying to do it. I'm gonna keep doing it because I want y'all to understand the way that AI is going. This is going to be the extinction of humanity. And if you don't understand, let me break that shit down in layman terms. We're going to be wiped off the planet of this earth forever. And y'all might say, well, it'll never happen. That ain't gonna happen. None of much shit y'all said ain't gonna happen that actually happened. We think we'll be on phones where you can see each other and talk. That happened. Huh? You know how much shit that happened? Wake up, people. Please wake up. And I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna let y'all go. This ain't got nothing to do with religion.
Hey, I'm gonna say something because he almost done with the video. I'm gonna say something. Have y'all noticed that everything is getting a little bit better down to the water guns that y'all see? You feel what I'm saying? Don't you think like I'm from Chicago. All the people are always talking about dirty switches, drums, and stuff like that. I go on Amazon. I looking at Amazon. I see a water pistol. A water pistol that lights up. That got a drum on the bottom of it. Cool, right? Cool. Cool. It's cool until a police mistake you for having a real gun in the hood and then they shoot you down. But this is the traps that they set up. You feel what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody gonna tell you not to eat McDonald's every day. If you can afford it, nobody is not gonna tell you not to eat it every day. Nobody is not gonna tell you to don't go buy water pistols that look real. Don't go buy guns that look real. Then go outside and start playing with it. Nobody's gonna tell you these things, right? You feel what I'm saying? As long as you can afford it, you can buy it. And there's no limitations, no restrictions.
Times a week. These same people are going to be committing the same acts and doing their, making sure their agenda is fulfilled when you walk in the church and when you come out of church. Stop being scared and see this shit for what it is. Okay? Okay, it's your boy Papa Duck. I love y'all. I gotta get up out of here. On to the next city, but you know I had to share this with the family. You know what I'm saying?
That was Papa Duck, bro. Got the beard like, nah, I ain't got the beard like man. Man got the salt in there. He ain't got the salt in there. He ain't got the salt. Hey, that was Papa Duck, man. Go check out him. Like I said, I caught his first videos on Facebook, but now I see he got videos on YouTube. Go check him out. He got good content, mind thinking content that'll help you see a little more clearer. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to lay something on you all at once because see, I be talking to my kids like this. I've been talking to them like this since they was young, and they be looking at me like, "What you talking about? What you thought?" Because all they could see is, you know what I'm saying, what they see when they go to school, blah blah blah. But you gotta listen. You gotta take some knowledge from your parents because school can't teach you everything. But as a human being, you personally know right from wrong. So you know if your parents are right and you know when they are wrong. Because we have some adults out here that has no conscience and they wouldn't lead their kid down the right way. But I'm glad y'all stuck in a building with me. I'm glad y'all stuck in the building with me while I ran this content, man, for sure. Because I want people to, it's not that hard. You feel what I'm saying? And then if you a skeptic, I'm not saying doing nothing crazy, but you always could, you know what I'm saying, try things out. Just like I said with the fruit. Try the fruit out. That's not harming nobody. You ain't harming nobody trying out a little fruit for a week and don't eat no meat. You feel what I'm saying? Just try out the fruit, blend it up with a pineapple, some grapes. You feel what I'm saying? Cut you up some cucumbers. You feel what I'm saying? Put that in the bowl. You eat that on the side. You feel what I'm saying? And do it for a week. And see how you feel. See how you feel, man. I love y'all people. This been another reaction by 18Wild. And if you didn't throw no love on the live, I mean, I don't even know why you came up here and watched. But I'm looking at my audience. I think them people do love on the live. So I appreciate it. I love y'all people. This 18Wild. I'm up out of here.